Good morning and welcome to our online class for February 4th. Today you will be doing lots of activities including Raz-Kids, spelling practice, seesaw, and some writing. So first we'll start with some spelling. So today we're going to practice some syllables. So let's practice again. How many syllables are in again? Okay, let's practice together. Again. You're right, 2. Next is from. How many syllables are in from? Okay, let's practice together. From. You're right, 1. Next is going. How many syllables are in going? Okay, let's practice together. Ready? Going. You're right, 2 syllables. Next we have fall. Okay, how many syllables are in fall? Let's practice together. Fall. You're right, 1. Next is yellow. How many syllables are in yellow? Okay, let's practice together. Yellow. Did you say 2? Good job. Next is grow. How many syllables are in grow? Okay, let's practice together. Grow. Did you say 1? Good job. Next is down. How many syllables are in down? Okay, let's practice together. Down. 1. Okay. Next we have new. How many syllables are in new? Okay, let's try together. Ready? New. Did you say 1? Good job. Next is had. How many syllables are in had? Okay, let's practice together. Had. 1. Good job. Next is just. So remember that the ST at the end makes one sound. St. So let's see how many syllables are in just. Okay, let's practice together. Just. Did you say 1? Good job. And so that's our spelling for today. Today we have 5 centers. The first center is Raz-Kids. And you're going to read 2 articles, How to Care for Your Dog and Grow Tomatoes in 6 Steps. Grow Tomatoes in 6 Steps are some instructions on how to grow tomatoes. So when you read, think about what time words did they use? Did they use words like first, next, and last? You'll read them on Raz-Kids. Remember, there are 3 parts for Raz-Kids. 1, listen to the story. 2, read the story with the microphone. And 3, answer the questions. For number 2, you're going to do some pre-writing or brainstorming about your instructions. So let's practice that together. So this week, we're going to start writing instructions. Instructions are written for someone who needs to know how to do something. So maybe if you want to make a cake or hot chocolate, or you want to learn how to put together a bike, you would use instructions. So some examples of what people use instructions for are recipes. What do you think she's making? Maybe some cookies. So a recipe will tell her how to make the cookies. Some people use instructions to learn how to play a game. Maybe it's a video game or a board game. Maybe if you're stuck in a video game, you might use some instructions to help you move on. You could also use some instructions to make a jack-o'-lantern. Here he's carving a face. You might also see some safety signs that tell you what to do. For example, there are instructions when we have a fire drill. In the bathroom, you can see some instructions for how to wash your hands. When we write instructions, we write in the present tense. So that means we use verbs like move or read or see or look. Those are verbs in the present tense. We also use imperative verbs and adverbs to begin each step. Imperative verbs are verbs that tell someone to do something. So I could say, read page 1. Read is an imperative verb. It's like most verbs in the present tense. We also use topic words, or words about what we're writing about. So if we were going to make a cake, we might use words like eggs, flour, maybe chocolate, if you're making a chocolate cake. Those would be some topic words. We also use time conjunctions. Yesterday, you listened to a song about time conjunctions. You learned words like first, next, then, and last. Those are all called time conjunctions, and they help us to know what order we follow the directions to make the cake. Finally, we use clear descriptions because we want it to be easy for the reader to understand what we do. So today, we're going to brainstorm some ideas to write instructions about. Okay, we're going to practice doing a brainstorming web together. For my example, I'm going to do how to use Raz-Kids. So you can think of something else you want to give instructions for. Maybe it's how to make some food or how to play a game. Maybe you want to explain how to play monkey in the middle or football. The choice is yours. So what is the first thing we need to do to use Raz-Kids? Maybe you will say we need to turn on the computer. And you can see that I'm not writing a full sentence, and that's okay if we're doing a brainstorm. We only need to write a phrase or a couple words. The second thing we need to do for Raz-Kids is we need to find our teacher and enter our password. Password. Okay. So next, we can see our name. So we can find our name. Well, that was not a very good circle. And next we can add our password. Add our okay. And last, we're going to go to our assignment. Okay, so there is my brainstorming web of how to use Raz-Kids. So again, you can choose something that you know how to do. Maybe you want to talk to your mom about how to make your favorite food, or you can teach them how to play a game before you do your brainstorming. Okay, there is a template on the computer you can use, or you can draw your own on paper like I did. Take a picture and put it into Moodle or email it to me. For center number 3, you're going to do spelling practice. So we've done this one before. So for your spelling words, you'll write the vowels in color. Remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Then you'll write the spelling word in fancy or colorful letters. Remember, we still need to be able to read the word, so don't get too fancy. And last, you'll write the spelling word. So this paper is on Moodle, so you can use this paper or you can do the spelling practice on your own paper. For number 4, you're going to do Brain Pop Reading Nonfiction. And most of you have already done this before, but this is going to be a good reminder since we saw it a couple weeks ago. Okay? Remember, when you log on to Brain Pop, you need to find Brain Pop Junior and then Reading Nonfiction. In the instructions, I put the username and password. Okay? And for number 5, you're going to use what you learned from Brain Pop to do an activity on Seesaw. For the activity on Seesaw, you'll read a short article about penguins and polar bears, and then you're going to highlight some of the text features. There is a QR code and some directions also on Moodle on how to log on to Seesaw. Okay. So our Seesaw activity looks like this. So you'll click Add Response, find your name, and then view the instructions. So this says, read the story about polar animals. Color the text features. Title blue, headings purple, illustrations and pictures red. So what is the title of our article? Did you say polar bears or polar animals? Good job. And you remember what color? Well, we can look at the instructions again, and it says title is blue. So we'll use one of our tools down here. I'm going to use the highlighter, and I'll click on blue. And I'm going to color polar bears blue. Okay. Remember, when you finish everything, click the green check mark. Okay. So that's all for today. Good luck with the activities. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. You can also watch the videos again. Okay. Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.